How are you, gentle sprouts? Main screen on. 主様。
Oh, my tracking kind of broke a little bit. Anyways, Wednesday, or at least it's Wednesday in my mind. Welcome back. We're going to be doing more detectiving on the detective game of Detective. Don't really have much news to say, other than I'm back and my eyes are... my eyes need to be calibrated again. It's kind of easy, I just turn my head. I didn't like magic, my eyes are supposed to be working. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. Anyway, let's get to vid game. Switch to NDS. Switch to NDS. Switch to 3DS? Come on, man. My butt doesn't want to listen. That should be 3DS. Switch to 3DS.
3DS 主様。
Alright, now this... Why is this not dissing? There we go. Like, getting game capture to work on OBS is always just a pain in the ass. Last time on Gunshotville, we were looking into a case we were told not to look into, where someone could have been a diplomat could have been smuggling shit, and Yoko could be in danger, or our lead. Came from the hotel. Someone tried to bump me off, only to find Halloway, or worse, Yoko? I'm doing with the hotel, it just emptied what sounded like a whole clip into something. I just hope that something hadn't been a human body. It's probably a human body, let's face it. Yoko had been hurt. Saburou! Yoko, are you alright? I'm fine. Those shots came from Miss Halloway's room. Yeah, fuck that guy. Oh wait, alright, audio's autoing. So they've been after Halloway, but why? Because they thought he'd talk? I told Yoko to call the cops and ran for Halloway's room. How the... Oleo! Sorry. Whenever when someone says who the, it just reminds me of that. Crab Battle. That's from Crab Battle. I hesitate. Should I go after the man with the bean shooter? Check to see if Halloway had been given some large caliber lead poisoning. I probably should go after the guy. Cause, like, if you catch him, like, then you can send him to jail if Halloway's dead. I mean, or you could have had Yoko come with you to look on Halloway, but you probably didn't want that because she girl. Beams of light spool at each hole, catching the gunpowder still hanging in the air. And then say something. Is that you, Jinguuji-san? I remember the time when my shadow passed across the folding door. Ah, Jinguuji-san, I'm sad. See, you should have gone after the guy. You could have caught him. Got this all over the floor! As good as a man who nearly could be full for lead can look. He probably knew he was under, like, going to get shot, and then he hid. Well, they're awake now. Well, he obviously is alive. Yeah, because they thought he was looking through the peephole and they expected him to be tracking. Hey, tracking! Tracking? Let me just creepily spin toward the center. There we go. There's a new version that I should, of it. Vinyan I should get. Are my things working? Yup. Ah. Water myself. Actually, speaking of, I should... my hydration in my cup. Got some Wawa iced tea. Some... let's see, Wawa egg? Is that what I want to say? Wawa and Wawa Lee? Casitello? Try to remember Toki. I need to restart Tokipona. It's unlike Esperanto where I just flat out quit. I just got busy and I honestly just need to keep beaming it into my brain. Small holes where the bullets had embedded themselves in walls and furniture. It did all feel like he hadn't been hit. Doesn't look like they hit you. Guess it looks like I'm alright. Couldn't bring himself to look me in the eye. Oh, where have you gone to? I'd shot at before, it wasn't an experience I hope to repeat, but Halloway seemed to have already forgotten it. I can hope. Which is kind of interesting. I don't know. Because he knows too much about the smuggling operation because he's the freighter navigator. Saw them. No. He's scared to do much of anything except hide. Right. Getting information out of the guy. I want to say this is written badly. But this was, I think, based on a Nintendo game, so the story initially was, you know, there wasn't much to it because there wasn't a lot of space on the discs or the cartridge. So they had the remakes, but this is a remake. They had to work with what they got. Straight to Halloway's room. Open the door. Like, you could have gone for the perpetrator, because, yeah, gunshots are gonna summon people. Like, she calls him sir, and he just doesn't respect her at all. But, you know, that's the AksysGames translation of this. Asking questions. Forensic team shut up. Better things to do, like go after the cold trail. You can get yourself shot, then who's gonna sign my paychecks? Signing your own paychecks for months. Well, you don't forget how to forge my signature, I think you'll be fine. I'm not even sure that was in the original. Oh, for fuck's sake, come on. I don't know how that man's a client, that means I got certain responsibilities. I'm wondering how much, thinking. How much they fluffed up the dialogue. Like I said, I kind of want to do a translation. A better translation. Just please don't take chances, okay? The cops do really have time for me. But, like, in Famicom Detective Club, the cops have all the time in the world for us. And a slow night, and they ran out of donuts. I didn't wake up that long ago. There's no missing detention in the air. I'm firing off a gun in a hotel can do that. Should leave myself when our police escort arrived at the lobby. A man came running up to us. It's that guy. Something sharp. 417 at your hotel. Let's stop by and make sure you're still breathing. It's a funny how he's here. I got a feeling he's involved in this somehow. You might have my head if something happened to you in my city. You're unlucky enough to they weren't after me. Find Halloway got his room all shut up, but they left me alone. Maybe they call us for this Halloway, not you? Yeah, well, I'm certainly considering that possibility. I was hoping your boys can keep an eye on Halloway just in case. Well, sure, now that someone's been shot at, this is a police matter anyway. I mean, look at that guy. He looks like a smarmy bastard. I'll see that the whole hotel's put under surveillance. You really ought to get some rest. You look like warmed over shit. I'm sure if you're a stand-up kind of guy. I want to say that they kind of tone his speech down a bit in the sequel on the 3DS. I don't know if I can get that sleep. Okay, when I headed back to our rooms, like it was going to be a rough one. It's so bad having up of dealing with what was coming. The next day, I could barely close my eyes when I opened them. The sunlight streaming through my window. Sleeping late? What do you mean? It's only noon. That's not late. Hello? Tracking? Hello? Yeah, I'm wondering if that update, like, fixes something. Because tracking's never broken like this before, I don't recall. I mean, a number of, like, detective anime have proven, even if you have all the cops in the world around, bad guys are still gonna win. And you're gonna need a, private detective to solve everything. Got more an hour or two of sleep, but you know, Japanese people run on like an hour of sleep. He either cares about her or she knows something. Oh, what is my oxygen level?
こんにちは、主様。
Yes, hello. What is my oxygen level? %. I'm oxygenated. I just eerily fold back up out of my position. You know what? What are my settings on this camera? If it does it again, I think I'll just turn off the camera and just go with meow face. Or, you know, just, wait, no, I don't need 60. $19.20. Let's see, 5, 7, 10, 60. Well, let's see, it's a set at 60, so... Anyways. Well, then what are we doing? Let's not go back to Shinjuku. Ah yes, you girl, you're in my way. You're a burden, go back to do woman things. Yes, seriously? Might be you. I mean, there's 25k. Nope, there it went again. Well, yeah, this looks like it's doing pretty good on its own. Let's see if the tracking breaks with this. You're macho, arrogant. You mean misogynistic. That just covers both of those. Jinguuji Detective Agency. I mean, in Emio, like, Ayumi actually goes out, and, the main character, which I think is Ninten, doesn't like, oh, Ayumi, you have to stay here, I'm scared for you. I mean, there's 25 cases, and I think she hangs around for most of them, so... I wonder how many dudes are like, yeah, go back to the office. Like, I was a tracking call, like... If Daedalus is to be believed, they've known each other since they're children. Or at least teens. We got a hint that somebody was, A weird oily smell. I think that's duck. I think duck is kind of oily. Yoko, I do believe, is not Chinese. I'm sure it changed one bit. It's a bit like Shinjuku. Mostly the buildings don't change. Strange lettering. Weird. So the main characters are Japanese, and like, well, they may not be able to read all of the kanji. Like, I probably make out like the one on the left, the third one down. That's the kanji for middle. They'd at least be able to read that. So it wouldn't be strange lettering. Like, Christ, AksysGames. Still in the USA? Totally not Japan! Oh, fuck you, AksysGames. That's the main thing I hate about Phoenix Wright, is that they changed. They try to basically be like, we're still in America, and it's like, no, we're not. Just keep it in Japan. I know they changed all the names because, like, the puns in the names weren't gonna be understood in English. But trying to be like, yeah, we're totally in LA, like, just fuck off with that shit. Not everything has to be in the United States. Because then it gets a bit awkward with Daedalus to when it's actually in the United States. So you went to the touristy Chinese restaurant instead of, like, the actual good Chinese restaurant. Not that, you know, it's not good, but, like, the tourist destinations tend to be touristy. Get your ducks in a row. Iris. Yep. Yeah. Alright, let's go to the consulate. Let's sing shit again. Had this kind of hybridized. This to use eyeballs. Yeah, and then leave the blend shapes up to Meow Face. Anyways. Like, I futzed with, like, some of the settings, and I think I just messed them up. Consulate place. Maybe this is Osaka? Green grass. Oh no, the grass is making him healthier. Oh gods. I've been playing Famicom Detective Club. I know to exhaust all my options before moving on. Because in Famicom Detective Club, you just go through all the options because it is that kind of garbage a game to where most of its length is just repetition of saying the same thing over and over and making you go through all the options back and forth. Like I said, it spins its wheels without going anywhere. Like, if you think if it's a small country, it'd have, like, a small consulate. Maybe they don't want to be in the global economy because the global economy is pure bullshit. Never hurts to ask. Yeah, totally busy all day, suddenly. He's busy with his smuggling operation, obviously. Neck. Like, she's either basically, going, amazing, I don't think I could ever figured that out, or like, that's sometimes what I like about, like, voice acting, is that you can kind of tell when they're, like, the difference between, like, she's genuinely amazed and, like, she's just being sarcastic. Yeah, she probably did. He knows about the shooting. Yuki, what are you doing this? Why are you working so hard to help a person you've never met? About money. Money, 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 money. My job, I understand that. Is that just another job for you? Yeah, pretty much. And but the deeper I get into this, the more I realize the poor kid's jumped in the middle of something that's way over her head. Probably drowned. Halloway is the client, he's the one paying. I mean, in Famicom Detective Club, we just take weird cases. Just want all this. Are they a threesome? Maybe they weren't happy at all. Even if something, please call me, I'm desperate. It's cell phone bill ain't cheap. I have to wait for her to contact us. Supposed to, unless she comes, she's the next one that's dead. You know, that kind of happens in these detective games. They just, everybody just keeps ending up dead. Alright. Getting my blanket. Getting my feetsies all nice and warm. My one singular sprout foot. Or, well, I guess I do have 2 feet in my human form. Or you could just say sprouts don't have feet. Because, like, they're just a sprout. Like, where does the sprout really end? Does it end at the stalk? Or does it keep going to the rest of the plant? Sprout philosophers have been pondering this for forever. Yeah, what now? Yup. Dr. Halloway. Like, were they really dating, or were they consulting? Shinjuku's a city. Like, is it by the... Well, I mean, Japan's an island, so you're next to the water somewhere. Even if it takes you, like, a couple hundred miles. Yep. This is just making me think of that bridge. I forget the name of the bridge, the one that collapsed because, like, one of the cargo freighters just went bonk into the pillar, and then just the whole thing just went blab into the ocean. Which, while the cargo freighter people were kind of sort of to blame, the bridge itself should have taken the hit. I'm looking for a particular ship. You know where I could go find out where it's docked? You a cop? To work here. Port Authority. Oh, tracking died again. And then it slowly comes back. The itch in the back of my brain was telling me they weren't about to get better anytime soon. The brain centipedes are moving. This is making me think of, I think my parents were watching Bones or something, or Blue Bloods. One of them fucking propaganda shows, and it's like, they're trying to get the pharmacist to give up information on a suspect, and like, they're making the pharmacist guy out to be the bad guy because he's like, HIPAA won't let me do it. And you know, the audience is supposed to be going, oh, the pharmacist should give up the info because this guy's a criminal. Like, no, the cops should know that they needed a warrant for that information to begin with, and that they were just going to be wasting time going there. I don't think I'm gonna get kicked out. Uh-oh. Wiretap.
こんにちは、主様。
What? What? Red type, what did it say? Red type doesn't know. Sam Spade? You see, get it? Sea, ocean? Or. Oh, God, man. This is a matter of life and death. Oh, he has a dim, tiny mind just because he won't give up his client's information. See propaganda. Los Carpos. Looks like it hasn't been back to its home port in a while. But lately, it's been going back and forth between here and China. Isn't privately owned, it's registered with the Barack government, so technically that makes Halloway a government employee. Mm-hmm. I'm sure they did like a find replace with like Osaka or wherever we are with Depono. And I kind of just want to do a reverse, like, find and replace. Kind of like the basic, make it not Americanized. And then go into deeper and make a better translation. Help me! Or the sprouts will get you. I press X to doubt. Men are all... Finish that sentence, I wanna know. Men are all shit? Especially if you're calling her babe and sweetheart, which are honestly sexual harassment. I'm glad you can translate PlayStation speak. I see a Kalupo in there. Talking about something serious, I see. Probably the smuggling that's going on. See, Nampa, and I think that third one's something, but I haven't memorized it yet. Just for your sake. That fourth one might be... well, no. Do you think of anything else that might be helpful? Really hurts. I'm not certain what. Hello, tracking! It's like I have narcolepsy and I just kind of fall asleep. And then... Is it just losing tracking because, like, my head's just going out of bounds? Interesting. It's my fault. It's probably not your fault. I see some Korean in there. Aquavite. I do believe Aquavite is ethanol? So true. You're not a victim. You're just an asshole. I heard my cell phone ringing from my jacket pocket. That's Halloway. Take her to Sue? Is Sue? Yeah, and then he was dead. Or that he hung himself up. It's probably a Providence in China. Another phone call. She's dead. he just disappeared. No, hunches, nope. I think he's trying to get the hell out of Dodge. Staring at my cell phone's black screen. I lit myself a cigarette, and then I lit myself a cigarette, and then I lit myself another cigarette. I had 3 cigarettes in my mouth. Everybody's getting cancer here. Nobody wanted the secondhand smoke. But this was back in the 80s. Like the 80s, early 90s in Japan when, like, I think smoking's still kind of popular, but it's kind of died off a bit. His sharp had gotten even more sharp. An arrest warrant? What, for smuggling? Yeah, I already knew about that. Illegal possession. See? This makes more sense in Japan where firearms are banned. It makes a lot less sense in the United States where we have open carry laws and, like, people just own firearms. Like, you can't really illegally possess a firearm unless you're on parole and stuff like that. There are 5 handguns in this travel bag. See, in the United States, 5 handguns is like, yeah, I just like guns. In Japan, that'd be like, oh shit. That's a lot of guns. Which is why trying to cram this in the United States is like, thanks, Axis. Now you've just been hung by this. See, even military-issue handguns are legal in the United States. Chinese knockoff of some Russian pistol. Like, all of that, I do believe legal in the United States. Like, the only banned guns are automatic not even automatic rifles. Like, automatic guns. And even then, they're not banned. Like, the AR-15s and shit that people get and, you know, turn them into automatic rifles. Takarev Model 213. Useless the way they are. Yeah, but maybe Ed was the one that had the barrels, or like whoever that they were gonna get to meet up with had the barrels. I don't think it's illegal if they're gun parts. Like, I don't know. Like, in the United States, like, there's just a lot of guns you can own and gun parts you can own that it makes no sense for this entire story to be in the United States, and then suddenly this is a problem. In Japan, it's like, you own any kind of gun bits, you go into jail. Ah, yes, the misogyny again. Thanks, AksysGames. Yep, let's go. Let's go find Sam. Save state.
ステートセーブド主様。
どうも。China Baraka. Load state.
ローデドステート主様。
Save state.
ステートセーブド主様。
And you've been going to China, so I guess Japan, China? You know, it's the government. Save state.
ステートセーブド主様。
Illegal weapons. Indecency! It was total indecency. Fugitive. I mean, a shootout technically, but... Inspect trouble. Well, let me guess, the guns are gone. Wait, no, they have to have the guns, because I found them in the bag. I hoped it might prove the guns in the hotel weren't Halloway's, but unfortunately that didn't seem very likely. Yep, hardly mattered who the guns belonged to. Jesus. Eat a sandwich and shave, dude. Like, seriously, take care of yourself. Hi, I'm going to take a 5-minute break. BRB. Ah, here we go. I am back. I have made myself a chicken sandwich. Like a roasted chicken sandwich. From Wawa. I have to turn up a stash of similarly gutted guns in my client's hotel room. Halloway had taken off before the cops showed up and they had a warrant out for his arrest. I kind of wish I could put, like, Tokipona in the captions, but I'm not certain how I would get, like, I do have a font, but then, like, has to be entered in as the character rather than just saying it. As just saying Wawa wouldn't pull up Wawa. You know what? I'm gonna go futz with it. After we're done here. At the ending screen, I'm gonna go futz with it, so, you know, you wanna, like, crawl away. Worn out for us to rest. Halloway called me, said if I found out, I should take it to a zoo. Hang on, you know what? How is that pronounced? That it? Goddamn China! I always have to have like 5,000 words that are spelled the same. There's Hitoshi Chang. Oh, shit. There's two different shoes with two different Hanzi. I think it's shit. And they're using Wade Giles. I mean, I don't like Pinion, but like... HSU just doesn't like... Just doesn't kind of also work.
She.
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 She. She.
She.
She. I'm not saying it right, but she. Okay. Or. Wait, no, is it, or wait, no.
My food bowl is empty. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just scrape the sides and put it in the middle. That was shit, and then now we have
She.
shoe, which is another shoe, HSU.
She.
Shoe. And I'm betting there's like yet another one that's like, the U has it going from up to down. So, yeah, she. She? Shoe? Or shoe? Also,
how quickly the tide turns.
I got the dead man at the dock. Sharp taken off, and it looked like he'd come back. Can I face forward, please? Thank you. That's the problem with like the like Vignon and VC face is that like your tracking really just it loses itself. How does it look sharp? Does it look sharp? Looking sharp, sharp. A real mess down there that we still haven't gotten an ID on the stiff. So it might not be Halloway, it might be the Chinese guy that told us to stay out of the case or whatever. Yeah. Did we see her like the first case? Oh, that's not real nice. Thought you'd be happy to see me. Mr. J. See, women are always like a strange duck. If they're into like science and crime and shit. Like men are just, oh, they're just normal. It's plain nice. And then they were eaten by sprouts. So if you're ever in the woods and you're surrounded by sprouts, toss a block of cheese. That will distract the sprouts, hopefully long enough that you can escape. Which is why you should always bring a block of cheese with you. But make sure it's not stale cheese, or that will seriously make it hurt. Because sprouts don't like stale cheese. Other distractions might be beef jerky, just raw hamburger, cafeteria back in college. Why should it? She's a professional, unlike some people here. Damn it! I wanted to ban that person. You get a bot, and then it's like, I'm gonna just ban all these spam bots. You know, like, but wait, I wanted to spam. I just wanted to ban them. I wanted to flex my power a little bit. Backup? What are we talking about? I think Kuma sent me over here to be your backup, Mr. J. Yeah, I'd be kidding. Well, crime labs are always understaffed, aren't they? Yeah, because they don't pay well, probably. Let's talk about the shooting. Can you tell me about the shooting over at the North Gold Hotel? I was in charge of the forensic investigation of that whole deal, so I guess I could tell you just about everything. The gun. Yeah, we learned that earlier. Not even sure the gun I fired it was a Model 213. You can't tell what gun a bullet was fired out of based on the riflings. Like, the make and model of the gun. You can only tell which gun it was fired from. Like, if you fire a bullet from the same gun and match the riflings, you can say, yes, this is the gun that fired that bullet, but you can't take a random bullet, look at it and say, oh yeah, that came from a AR-15 or a Glock 9 or something like that. You cannot do that. Cause, like, I mean, the only thing you can tell is, like, what caliber of the bullet. You can narrow it down and say, well, with this caliber bullet, these guns fire that caliber bullet. So you can narrow it down that way, but you can't say, yeah, with these riflings, it's a Tarkarev Model 213. State arms manufacturer over in China is in the black market lately. Norinco. I mean, like, you could just basically be like, it's a 9mm. Any other 9mm gun, and be like, okay, this bullet, it could be from this gun, this gun, and this gun. It's definitely not from that gun, because that shoots a 22. Also, speaking about 9mm and stuff, like, it's kind of interesting, all the rabid gun fans in the United States are like, America, #1! And they're, like, against the metric system, but, like, guns are measured in the metric system, like 9mm. Like, come on. Once again, I'm all for the metric system, but fuck Celsius. Fahrenheit is definitely the superior temperature measurement. At least for the weather. Like, it's probably good for, like, things that get really hot, because then it doesn't really matter, like, between the degrees. But, like, whether there's a difference between 70 and 75 and 80. Like, in Celsius, like, from 21 to 22, that's a big jump. But Fahrenheit being more precise, you can be like, yes, I need a jacket, or no, I don't need a jacket. But with Celsius, it's like, hey, it's still in jacket territory. But it might be on, like, the higher end of, like, the number, to where I don't need a jacket, but on the lower end of the same number, I might need a jacket. Like, see. Like 75 degrees, which is kind of like a nice temperature, is the higher end of 23. Like, you're almost 24. 70 is 21. 73 is the higher end of 22. And then 80 is 26. So you're still in the 20s. It's just Celsius and makes no sense. Like in the Fahrenheit, if you're in the 20s, it is cold. Celsius, if you're in the 20s, it might be cold, it might not be cold, it might actually be hot. Be careful of... oh, the street price is lower, which means more people can get a hold of it. Military grade wine bathroom. But these are knockoffs though, so they might not be made all that well. I just learned something. So the door probably, would shut up with these things. There's 7 bullets, 8 if the round is chambered, which is somewhat less than most modern-day firearms. I think most modern firearms are like 10 to 12. Like with the magazine. Revolvers just generally are 6. I think I've heard of revolvers having more, but like with 22 caliber bullets, so you can like cram more on the little turny bit. The revolver of the revolver. I could be wrong, and it could be just one of those guns, one-off guns that someone made. It's got a real kick when you pull the trigger. High power and deep penetration and a 7-round clip. Was there about 7 gunshots in the door? Like, I get a feeling if this was a different detective game, that would be like, we needed to pay attention to the amount of rounds in the door. Like, in Emiya the Smiling Man, if you pay attention to the crime scene, it gives you a very, very big hint for later on in the game. Find at the hotel. One assailant with a gun. They weren't trying to kill him. Wait a minute! We assume that it was fired from outside to inside the room. It might have been fired from inside to outside the room. That Halloway knew someone was at the door and started shooting them. Which was why he had the gun in the first place. Haha! Detective work. Which, if we were that great of a detective, we could have basically examined the door and been like, okay, this is the penetration and this is the exit. But we're kind of a dumbass, so he probably didn't even notice it. You know what? I am gonna get, No, I'll look up, I was just gonna go into Fashion Dreamer and make his outfit. Which is just brown and brown and brown. Now maybe I'll take a snippy. Snippy. Fashion Dreamer's a good game. The only reason I don't stream it is because the one-eyed stream being emulated I can't go online with, and the one that I can go online with I don't have a capture card. If anybody wants to, like, get me a capture card, or, I have a throne that you can just type throne in chat, or, that's just my name, on throne. Hang on. There is a speck of something on the monitor, and I must get it. I'm gonna clean this monitor after I'm done streaming. But yeah, you can just suggest something on the throne of, like, a capture card, or, and then, like, donate to it, or, you know, just donate to in general, and be like, earmark it for it, get a capture card, you silly sprout. If the Rujinx crew could get their head out of their ass, they might actually be able to get the non-NSO games online, because Fashion Dreamer is a non-NSO game. You can play it without having a subscription to Nintendo Online, Nintendo Switch Online. Which, you know, then we could get, like, some of those online games online. Which then I could play it emulated, because then, you know, I could just show you all the online features. And also, I could cheat my ass off on getting some really hard to get fashion, because, like, holy shit, the events, apparently they exist. People have said that they exist. But, and I've seen them exist, like, as choices to put on characters. But I've never actually seen them in the wild. Like, I haven't seen them in the showrooms, the offline showrooms, nor have I actually seen people with the base game EVE event items on the online. If you really wanted to kill Mr. Holler, why not go into the room and shoot him? Or just shoot holes in the door like this, just to scare someone. Yeah, but we're still assuming that it's from outside in. Like, Mr. Halloway, fearing for his life, could have shot the door. Which the person that was running away was like, holy shit, I'm getting shot at. He probably wasn't used to shooting a gun. See, Mr. Halloway, probably not used to shooting a gun because he's only smuggling them. Fired until the gun, keep shooting until the clip's empty. Yeah, and they kind of just generally point with one hand when it's... You get much better aim with two hands because of the recoil. Unfortunately, fortunately, I do know how to fire a gun. Both a bolt action military, what's the 109? That's what the name of them? And the, a 38 and a 45. And, looking at my target that I got back, I at least hit the guy. Like, I didn't miss any of them. I'm trying to think, like, how many I actually, like, made the mark. But, yeah, yeah, unfortunately, probably gonna be a good shot with a gun. Which, you know, if I have to fire in self-defense, somebody's gonna get hurt. But, you know, I kind of just do not like guns. Because, like, of gun bros. Oh, like Swiss cheese. Lympho in the body. Okay, he wasn't around here. Ooh, Baroccan sailor. Like, was he holding the gun or did they plant the gun on him? You kids, go catch a little shot eye now. Up all night, looking to get lucky. Yeah, most people think that's about sex, but hey, gambling works too. Also, maybe I should say I really fucking hate the gambling ads on TV. They definitely have a, race they're targeting for the gambling. And it's like a vulnerable population. Which, honestly, I'm kind of at the point now of maybe we should ban gambling. At least until we can sort it the fuck out. Like, loot boxes, gambling, anything that requires an air of, uncertainty and odds, gambling. Which is interesting, because I do believe that gambling is banned in South Korea. And probably when I said South Korea, you're thinking of all those gacha games. Yeah, you know. The ones that have gambling in them. But of course, South Korea is probably like, it's not gambling. Because you don't win money. You get like a cute costume or a booster or something. That's not gambling. But honestly, if you go watch a Rotten Mango podcast, or just Rotten Mango on YouTube, there's a lot of cases from South Korea that you're just like, man, South Korea is generally fucked. Like, in the Justice Department, and just culturally. And, like, there are movements to, like, change the terribleness, but the pushback, like, of all the people in power against it is just like, damn. And then Japan is a close second. They definitely, their justice system is definitely also fucked. One thing going for South Korea, though, is that they, in 2015, have taken away the statute of limitations on murder, making it that there is no statute of limitations on murder, putting it in line with the United States. That being said, they did not grandfather in previous cases, so if a case had already reached 15 years, it was off the books. Which kind of sucks, because there's a couple of cases that are like kind of wellish known that are like they breached their statute of limitations right before. Like, yeah, but like this Rotten Mango podcast, it's like, it's just, you know, even looking at the K-pop bands with like the Burning Sun and the, I forget the name of it, something 44 of, yeah, all of that shit. I'm like, I'm just not into idol culture anymore. I mean, I never was, but now idol culture is basically just fuck all that shit. Which includes VTubers like, Halloway and stuff. I was like hearing some of the horror stories of them. Tomorrow's gonna be a doozy. Anything? Nothing? Okay. Drag ourselves back to the hotel. Like, and also this doesn't make sense, because if they're from Japan, they're used to doing a lot of walking. Which means that this is kind of an exceptionally a lot of walking.
There's never any question that I would stray.
That's the problem I have with, like, the sexual harassing names and cutesy names and stuff, is that a lot of propaganda shows, it's just misogyny is baked into the crust. And even this noir kind of take is like, AksysGames, you could have done a lot better. I mean, I think Saburou and Jinguuji isn't that great in Japanese, but I think he's a lot less of the garbage nicknames, at least. Like, even in Famicom Detective Club's Amio, there's a lot of grossness going on. Detectives don't need sleep. Hotel guests only. Oh, okay. I think I just might want to do a detective fashion line in Fashion Dreamer, which is probably just going to be the same suit in different colors, except for Kosuke Kindaichi, which I don't actually have the correct clothing for him because he wears a hakama, but I do have a kimono that's kind of close enough, and I definitely have the bucket hats for it. Sure, and sure. I'm probably pronouncing all of that wrong. I'm trying my best. Like, some Americans probably wouldn't even try. They'd be like, shoo. Like, damn it, Meryl, I'm trying my best. I'm trying. Ready for another day of hard work? I always am, sir. Probably like Chinese. Like, considering they could have wrote it in pinyin. The shipping route. The guns. The unknown caller. We're probably dealing with the triads. I knew there was only one place into possibly Osaka for the Chinese angle. America Town. Did that not pick up my pss, 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 pss? The captions are anti-cat. I pulled out a cigarette and I lit it. I pulled out a cig and I pulled. I like how it just has the title "Smoking." I do believe it says that in Japanese, like in English. See, I was gonna be. I'm not sure that this game doesn't tell you how many cigarettes you've smoked, or if there's some kind of like unlock if you can get through a case without smoking cigarettes. I mean, on Steam they'd probably have achievements for past case 1 or past all the cases without any cigarettes, and then smoked over 100 cigarettes like throughout the entire cases. Like, or like smoked 500 cigarettes total. So you get through all of the cases without smoking, and then you're just like on case 1, just pressing L over and over and over again. I'm just gonna go with Si. Si. So X or HS is supposed to be X. So Xiao is HSIAO in Wade Giles or whatever. Let's see that kind of stuff in Jinguuji what much? Oh man, I shoved my microphone over here. Rice dumplings. She's an android, obviously. Like, she's way too young. But then again... I could probably look it up to see if Yoko is half Chinese. What are you? Oh, live captions. Chrome has a built-in live captioner for any kind of streaming media, like just anything playing on a tab with translations. Which I don't, you know, the whole Google versus Firefox thing, but now Firefox is also becoming evil, so it's kind of a moot point that it's starting to actually become no ethical consumption under capitalism between the two browsers. Because, like, Firefox is like, yeah, Yes, we're gonna have like a transcription service. Please give us your voices for free. We're totally giving our data that you provide, our AI data that you provide us to mega corporations, and we're totally gonna make a profit off of it, and then we're probably gonna turn around and sell it back to you. Like a pro version that's even better at transcribing. Even though this was, like, taken freely from the community. Yoko Misono. Alright, she did enter an American university. An incident happened while she was in America. That's in Daedalus. Alright, she's 23, he's 29. And I should say it's Yoko. She, of course, looks like she's, like... Alright, mid-20s. I'll give her... Okay, that's actually a pretty decent picture. Of someone in their mid-20s. Even though 23 is not mid-20s. But, like... It doesn't actually say that anything... Does it say anything more? Foreign language, Saburou and Shinjuku. Yeah, it doesn't say she's, like, Chinese at all. Yeah, doesn't really say. I'm not sure Daedalus actually said anything. I think she might just be half American. Which renders it moot, because they're both American here. And just switch the prism of eyes. Alright, Jinguuji's probably a pickpocket. I'm trying to remember if that was in Daedalus or not. Oh wait, no, she's the pickpocket. Alright, don't know. It doesn't say. I really wish really wish these games were translated, like... Famicom Detective Club is kind of getting all the love, and I think Axe has really dropped the ball with the Jinguuji games by doing the translation they did to them. There was a single man essentially ran Chinatown. Yeah, Triads. I'm not sure of any other crime organization than Triads, except in Pio Fiore, where it's the Lao Shu. In that case. That might be shit. He's the one that might be running Chinatown. Master Lin. Lin Sensei, or Lin Jisho? Or Lin Sama? Or Lin Dono? The Emperor Glen Temple. You need to bring a gift. I've brought my body. My body is ready. Siggies. Maybe we don't need a gift and she's just trying to sell something. I'm like, why would I buy cigarettes from China in Chinatown when he runs Chinatown? He could probably get the cigarettes no problem. You're smoking. Everybody fucking smokes in this game. Nor the brand I recognize, which was an impressive feat. Idolus actually doesn't go over when he starts to smoke. But I guess it's after he's, the whole graduates from high school and all that. Go on, you... Yup, one of the, Romance of the Three Kingdoms generals. Huh. Nah, fuck a warlord being a god. Master Lin was probably that guy that was questioning us. I got a feeling that he might be. Because he was sitting the center VIP seat. You weren't listening when they were like center VIP seat? He's the old man's bodyguard. The body they're guarding. Yeah, it's been dead for a while. It's still guarding the body. Like, is that the VIP seat? It's that guy! Didn't he say that we would meet again? Yeah, but were the bodyguards around when we was asking us questions? Not receive the answers you seek. What do old men do? Like, just sit around? Play shogi? Play mahjong? Um... Young people these days. Maybe if he was more respectable to people to begin with. Japanese, an outsider. Like, if being from Japan, this is even worse if it's China. It was a smiley face. How would you know what your mother looked like when she was young? I mean, sure, photos, but like... See, this also makes no sense if Yoko is indeed fully American, like, white. Because he looked like my mother, and his mother was Asian. But Yoko being Japanese would also be Asian. So it makes sense. For a Japanese man, which, you know... I suppose in the original Japanese, like, you have some manners for a young person. Seven, 1, 4. 10 numbers. Is it a phone number? Is it a noodle shop? Better be a noodle shop. So you're a detective Mr. Halloway hired. Want to play a game, Agent Chap? I'm not Agent Chap! How is that? I'm on your side. You must trust me. I'm on your side. You must trust me. I like games, though. Okay, let's talk mano a mano. Whether you believe me or not, it's up to you. Let me tell you this. You are their next target. Be careful. Boop. I know what we can do. But since we know his number, go to the police station, look up his number to see if we can find an address, order like 50 pizzas and have it sent to him. Like, you know, cash on delivery. And be like, now do you want to talk? No, I don't think it was a threat. I think he was just trying to warn me. Isn't that right? Ah, yes, girl. She-girl must protect. Because a girl, fragile glass. Like, I really hate it, like... No, this is probably an early case back in the 80s. But, like, the whole she-girl, she... too fragile bullshit. Yeah, you don't even know that it wasn't Master Lin that was targeting you. Why would I go to a back alley? Like, that is like the worst spot to lose a tail. Yeah, but we have fucking bodyguards there. Did we forget about the bodyguards? Yeah, like that never happens. Dun, dun, dun! And then she shoots me, game over. Yeah, but like I was saying, I kind of wish that there was somebody to translate, like, the... I think there's a PSX collection. But like, a lot of the other collections, if not just, the cases themselves. Like, Famicom Detective Club, got the... I think both games got a translation. Or maybe it was the girl behind got one. Well, I know the SNES one did. I want to say one of the NES ones did, whether it was the girl behind again, or if it was the missing era, but I'm not certain. But Saburou Jinguuji has like 25 cases to it, which yes could be a big, huge thing. But also, 25 cases means it's like significant video game history. That it would be, I mean, even if it's like a crowdsourced translation, if you have one main translator and then to look over it and edit the translations and make sure that they're generally correct, then, you know, people could donate to them. But I'd like to see collections get translated first, like a PSX collection of like episodes 1 through 10 or whatever. Like, even though we have these, which is supposedly 1 through 10, but the one that I watched from Game Center CX involved a hang glider, and the one that we played here didn't involve a hang glider. I think this is coincidence. I'm working with the killers. But a couple of them probably can't be translated because they're on, cell phones. But there is, I think, Gmode, that it's a company that's actually, like, taking cell phone games and then they're kind of porting them to the Switch. And I think some of them are on, the PC. So it'd be kind of like if they could get those translated with the original Japanese names and not like this AksysGames bullshit. Just worried about Eva. I'm not Eva. Stuff he was interested in. Maybe she'd disappear for a while, but scare him back to his senses. Yep. I never do all this. How are we doing? Gun running? I did see him. I saw. Console busk. Ah! The plot thickens. Wait, is that one of my thingies? Where are my thingies? Shit, I can't tell. No. No. Oh well. See, there's one of these. He executes skillfully a trifling victory. Destroyed. Oh.
こんにちは、主様。
Press this advantage. Impressive. Yes, he's in on it. What is this one?
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Yup.
My food bowl is empty. Yeah.
I told you to scrape the sides and put it in the middle. Jesus, your food bowl is not empty, and you're also not a cat. You're an android, but not an android cat. Yeah, you know, like gun running. Which one's this one?
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
Yeah, it's basically this. And also...
A death by inches.
Death by inches. How quickly the tide turns.
Mortality clarified in a single strike.
And then...
A mighty sword arm anchored by holy purpose. A zealous warrior.
Anyway, enough playing with the soundboard. I'm having too much fun with it. We got into a fight after that. Uh-oh! Also, uh-oh. Maybe you should have clarified that the detective was hired by Halloway, and that maybe you should just drop a line to the detective and be like, yeah, this is what's going on. And then she's dead. You alright? She fucking shot you, moron! She's been shot. Are you alright? Kind of bleeding out here.
The buffoon is flummoxed.
Indeed. I don't nearly use the soundboard as much as I want to. Quickly, tell me the hiding place! Oh, I'm not gonna actually, Yeah, I'm gonna start looking around instead of trying to stop the bleeding and administer first aid. That guy in the center, was that the guy near the bar? Yeah, I'm not, like, calling, like, emergency services or anything. I'm just gonna stand here like an idiot. Asshole grenade. Uh-huh. Who do you think you are? I'm Batman. Like, in Japanese games, they always have that one guy that has his head cocked with his mouth open. Like, when they're talking about delinquents. I wonder if there's ever been like a parody of that, of like the guy's had his head cocked and his mouth open, and it's like, why do you have your head like that? Yeah! Just pull out your cell phone. You're gonna get shot, but hey. Just say you're with Master Lin's gang. But just say you're with the fucking Triads and hope they're not with the Triads. Like I said, I only know about the Triads. Let's be dumb. Save state.
ステートセーブド主様。
Don't leave us. Like, the one on the right looks like it was drawn by a different artist. Help, I'm bleeding! Help! Jinguuji-san! Anyone? Yeah, you also have a cell phone. Like, I should have done this like a million years ago. Yeah, she did. So you're gonna tell me where she is? Like, your body temperature just doesn't drop off, like, just like that. It takes a while. I couldn't do a damn thing. I don't know CPR. I don't know how to tend wounds. I didn't even try to stop the bleeding. Yeah, I don't think they allow you to do that anymore. Mostly because, like, you're in the way. It's small in the back of one of those things, and you're in the way. Yeah, don't worry. You're gonna have a lot of women die in your arms because you're that kind of detective game. Hmm. $25 cases. Probably high probability that, a lot of dead people. Like, I think it was implied that Iris might have had feelings for Saburou. But she's dead now. I'm trying to think in Daedalus there might have been another woman that also died. Yeah, bringing people back to life, that is a different genre of game. Yeah, I mean, I'm supposed to take you back there and get your story, but you know, I'm a cop. We don't actually do our jobs that we're paid to do. We'd like to cut a lot of corners. Look at my circle. Why do you have the gun? Like, wouldn't that be in the evidence locker? Rank pin from the sharks. Yeah, probably Busk is behind that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's all handle it with our fucking fingers. We're not treating this as evidence. They're human kidneys. Yeah, you know, maybe not talking in an alleyway. You probably should have been like, oh, it's you. Let's go someplace safer. Save state.
ステートセーブド主様。
Address book? I don't remember when old ass phones even had an incoming call log. Maybe they did. 203. It should be like 302. Good night. Alright. Exactly. For working in an environment where she's treated with respect. Unlike me, who probably needs the job. And the only reason I hang out with you is because I know you. Ah yes, it's too dangerous. Yeah, like, he doesn't respect her abilities. But then again, she's probably gonna go there and get kidnapped, and then it's like, what did I tell you? The brain centipedes are at it again. Yep. Tiny vegetable needs food badly. Or maybe not badly, but you know, that's the whole meme. I do like this music, though. I'll see if I can get the soundtrack and, like, play it next time. No! Bring back the music! Oh, there we go. It led us to a dead body. And that's when I realized it. I was the dead body. I look at the briefcase. It looks like a travel bag. Yup, I called it. I said she had the barrels. Yeah, now she's dead. God damn it. Try not to do anything stupid.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Mm-hmm. He knew. Yeah, he's been pretty careless. Inspect the situation. You only have 8 bullets. I like how she's just smiling. Like, they didn't even think to, like, make her not smile because it's just, like, the situation she's in. Save state.
ステートセーブド主様。
A little bit of insurance here and there. Save state.
ステートセーブド主様。
Fight! Round 1. Oops. Load state.
ローデドステート主様。
Yeah, that didn't happen. Save state.
ステートセーブド主様。
Brah! Load state.
ローデドステート主様。
Save state.
ステートセーブド主様。
How the... I think it goes to Dusk I actually get my butt kicked. Or Saburou gets his butt kicked. Jinguuji-san, you can stop now. You've been doing it for 10 minutes. He's dead. It's Busk? Yup. Save state.
ステートセーブド主様。
Organizer, yep. Rich people are like, I'm an organizer. I'm totally not a crime lord. Guns. You've been smuggling Christmas ornaments. Don't you know there's a law against Christmas ornaments out of season? Bean shooters. Yep. Save state.
ステートセーブド主様。
That's her right. So anyway, let's keep going. We'll probably be told why the other gun parts were in the hotel room. And if not, well, Sailor's like, why me? The guns were in the hotel room the entire time! You wouldn't hear police sirens, so the thing is that they would have their sirens off within like a certain distance because, you know, they want to sneak up on people. Like, if you come with your sirens, then like the situation can only get even more worse. See? The sirens tipped him off. Like, the cops... I mean, I'm thinking logically that they wouldn't have their sirens on. These are Japanese police, however. That's so they can basically get the drop on this person. But, you know, maybe they had the sirens on because lol cops. It's, yo, shit. Shit. Save state.
ステートセーブド主様。
Yeah! Wait. Load state.
ローデドステート主様。
Ah! Damn it. Load state.
ローデドステート主様。
Load state.
ローデドステート
So yelling
主様。
charge was like the proper one? You missed. Yeah, well. I can't die. I have like, let's see, 23 more cases. You don't have a card. Tackle? Save state.
ステートセーブド主様。
Saburou, use tackle attack! I didn't have time for smoking. Yes, you did. I beat a guy. It's victory smoke. Oh no, not the suit. Cops hate paperwork. That's why they cut corners to not do paperwork. Oh, the Chinese government. He might have told him to stay out of this case because he's like, you know, an actual police officer. And like, Jinguuji was just mucking it up. I don't think Mr. Sharper knows anything about Mr. Busk's side business. Plead you, plead you. Yeah, and I totally didn't tell you about you being followed. You could have saved a life, you know. I wonder if you can keep her alive, but I'm not certain. I'd have to look it up. Well, I mean, he did illegal shit. Time to go back to Shinjuku. And everyone recovers from their trauma, like, real quick. Seaside conspiracy at the end. That was, new game? See, Murder of the Fragile Heart. Yes, Seaside Conspiracy, and the next one is Crash and Burn, episode number 3. I think we were saving that one for the end. And that is the end of the Seaside Conspiracy. Next time that I want to play this, we're gonna do Crash and Burn! But that concludes the second case of this compilation series. And then we can see the cases. The trailer. Yeah, that basically just tells you the whole story, doesn't it? I forget him. Like, all the women look pretty, all the men are like, eh. Like, why? Me, especially him. Like, what the fuck? This is who we're gonna be looking to. Hmm? Oh, he comes back? Interesting. Interesting. Anyways, switch to powering down.
パワーリングダウン主様。
Now, what was that thing that I was gonna do that I forgot that I was gonna do? I was gonna go futz with some stuff. I forget what I was gonna futz with. It's not what I said, captions. Yeah, I can't remember what I was gonna do. Well, when I figure it out, I'll be doing it off stream. Thanks everybody for joining me for the Saburou Jinguuji, the second case, the Seaside Conspiracy. Don't know I don't know when we're next gonna meet for the third case, but I probably might be doing a different, detective games in the middle. Like, I might play the, Kindaichi versus, Detective Conan one. Maybe in a few others that just passed by. Yeah, no idea what I was gonna do. So, take care. Thank you for watching. Thanks for lurking. Thanks for watching the VOD. Bye.